coming into view, come on in. Holy mackerel. Rick, welcome. This is Rick the Avalanche Canyon. Rick, I don't think I would be amiss to say you are perhaps the biggest man in professional wrestling.
Well, you know, Mel, not the biggest, but we're trying.
May I tell the folks that this gentleman tips the scales at 450 pounds?
That's right, Mel.
Now, I'm sure you find your weight quite an advantage because most of the opponents, as a matter of fact, all of the opponents that you wrestle are quite a bit smaller than you are.
Right now they are, yeah. It helps out a little bit. We're trying to get the big boys, though. We're going after them. We're climbing those ropes.
I've seen you work many, many times, Rick. You're a fabulous wrestler, and your big splash that you have as a finishing hold, I've never seen anybody get up from your big splash.
It's unique. It is unique. We try to do our best. We really do.
But the interesting thing about you, Rick, sometimes when you see a wrestler your size, 450 pounds, you are one massive wrestler, is your speed. You have amazing speed and agility for a fellow your size.
Well, I put a lot of work into it, and hopefully we're getting better, knock on wood, and we're starting to get the bouts we want. We really are.
I'm sure a lot of the wrestlers around the country are ducking you because of your enormous size.
We've been trying to sign some big ones, and no names mentioned, and they just don't want to know. They just don't want to know right now. Well, hopefully we'll get them, though. We'll get them.
I know wherever the fans see Rick the Avalanche Canyon, they're in for one heck of an exciting evening of wrestling.
I'll tell you, the fans have been fantastic. I love them all. I really love them all. They're great people, great people.
And the feeling is mutual. Thank you, Rick. Pleasure to talk to you. Rick the Avalanche Canyon, wherever this gentleman wrestles, by golly, don't miss it. Hang in there, wrestling fans. We'll be back in just a few moments. Mel Simon's back at ringside, wrestling fans, for the New England Sports Promotion. And coming into view are three sensational wrestlers. To my left, Silvana Souza, Tony Ulysses, and to my right, Frankie G. Now I understand Silvana Souza, besides being an outstanding wrestler.
Hold on. Mr. Souza to you. Mr. Souza, our fabulous manager, Mr. Souza.
Mr. Souza, combination wrestler extraordinaire and manager.
Well, I'd like to say one thing, Mr. Simons, and it is your pleasure. I got the World Tag Team Champions. I got the Dungeon Master, who'll be coming into view. I don't have to do any talking. We do our talking in the ring. There's nothing more to say. Every time I'm in a match, people interfere in my matches. They walk around the outside.
You know what
they
it is,
get me
brother?
all upset.
They're jealous.
And I can't take it.
They're just jealous.
And I'll let my men talk.
They haven't got a chance and they know it. They're trying all tactics, trying all kinds of moves, and they still can't come up with something to beat me and my partner. There's no way you're going to beat the boys from Bass Street. It's just no way. Tony, tell them what it's about, baby.
Listen, baby, when you're talking about the Soul Man, when you're talking about my main man, Mr. Guller, and our fabulous manager, Mr. Souza, I mean, what else can you say? We're the best combination there is going right now.
Want?
I mean, hey, you know, we speak for ourselves. We're the champs. Anybody that wants to wrestle us, put your name on the dotted line, prove yourself a man, and so that we can beat the hell out of you. That's simple. Hey.
They separate us. They separate us tonight. We're going to see who's power and who's not power, because I know the guy I wrestle, there's no way this guy is going to do anything.
Remember one thing. Not to cut in.
Him.
This
and like
is a
I said
battle
to this
royal
clown
tonight.
out there, I'm going to rip his face off.
You gentlemen have
gets
your...
in my way, I'm going to rip
This
their
is a
face
battle
off.
royal.
It's
We
that
stick together. You know what that means? There's 4 now.
That's right.
4 against whoever's in there.
Why be greedy?
Why be greedy? We'll
Mr.
split it.
Souza,
We share everything together.
15-man battle royal.
I don't
You gentlemen
care.
have your hands full.
Dog
this
eat
evening.
dog. Frank will tell you.
Listen, Mel, I can sum it up in one word for you, baby. Right here. We're the champions. We're going to go in the battle royal. We're going to win the battle royal for our manager, Mr. Souza, and we're going to bring the money home, baby. We're going to go out and party, get some champagne, get some nice fine ladies from Bad Street there, and then we're going to just have a good old time, man. Am I right, my man?
Just watch and see what happens. Just remember.
I'm looking forward, Mr. Souza, as I'm sure all our fans
quite
are.
a few guys. Everybody better watch out.
Castoli goes, they can stick their karate up there, you know what.
That's history, brother.
Because it didn't get him nowhere last time, and it's not going to get him nowhere in the future.
This
It's
is professional wrestling. This isn't
body
karate.
contact.
That's
It
right.
ain't karate. I'll take his foot and I'll stick it, and he'll look kind of funny with a foot hanging wherever I put it. Right? Am I right?
You got that
Yeah,
right.
what's he
there.
gonna do?
You know,
Throw a
that's
stump
what,
at me? He's gonna throw a
that's
stump?
what I love about my. That's
Let's
what I love about my main man. He says it just the way it is. All right.
Thank you very much.
Tag team chance, baby, right here.
Tag team chance. Soul brother Tony Ulysses, Frankie G, managed by Silvana Souza, a sensational wrestler in his own right. And coming into view, wrestling fans, I've never quite seen anything like this. This is the Dungeon Master. And may we welcome you here. I've never had the pleasure of interviewing you before. May we welcome you to the interview. I've never met you or interviewed you before. Does he speak English?
I speak 7 languages.
Well, what can I say? The Dungeon Master. I wasn't sure whether he spoke English or not. He poked me right in the ribs, as you saw. It is my pleasure, wrestling fans, coming into view, one of the most popular wrestlers in wrestling today. How about a nice hand for Playboy Rocky Raymond, everybody? Welcome, champ. It's nice to see you.
Well, we're back here in West Roxbury again. We got 15 guys. They all want this belt right here. It's the most prestigious belt right now in New England. So they want a shot at it, and 15 guys are going to get in this ring here tonight, and they're going to battle for this belt and $5,000. But a lot of people are going to be turning the coin tonight. They're going to be wrestling each other. They'll be killing each other. They'll be stabbing each other in the back for this title right here. And we're going to start a big show tonight, and we're going to hope that you come down and give us the support that we need here in West Roxbury, because we have a lot of things we want to get done here in West Roxbury.
Now, Rocky, let me ask you something. This is a 15-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Once a wrestler is thrown over the top rope, he is eliminated, must return to the dressing room. The last person that remains gets $5,000. Am I correct, champ?
$5,000 and a shot at the New England Heavyweight Championship.
And a shot at you tonight, the very same night.
That's right, tonight. We hope that in this battle royal, the best man in New England, they say that the section in this federation, that the top #1 contender will be defeating me for the title in any other town. But we're here, and we want to fight anyone that comes down here in this town, right here, West Roxbury.
Okay, champ, thank you very much. Playboy Rocky Raymond, a sensational wrestler extraordinaire. And we'll be getting underway with our first match in just a few moments, gang. So don't go away, we're coming right back. Mel Simon's back at ringside with my partner Dan Harlett. Dan, it's very good to see you again.
Now, I just want to say something. It's great to be back here in West Roxbury. First of all, I just want to say a couple little things, if I might. First of all, I want to say things right here at the outset, that it's a pleasure to be working with you. I've always admired you as a commentator and your knowledge of the sport. Secondly, there's 2 little words here tonight that are weighing quite heavy, and those words are battle royal. New England sports promotion has such a vast array of wrestling talent, and some of it is just going to be on tap here tonight. 15 wrestlers, over the top rope, a big purse of $5,000. And I'll tell you, Mel, I think more important to these wrestlers is the winner gets a shot at the Playboy, Rocky Raymond, for the coveted New England belt.
And in addition to a shot at the champion, Rocky Raymond, the person that wins the Battle Royal 10 gets $5,000.
Boy, that'll bring a lot of things out of the woodwork, Mel, and I'll tell you.
8 exciting matches about to take place, and Battle Royal will be amongst them. Let's go up to ringside right now. This is our first match of the evening, wrestling fans, a one-fall match with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, the youngest referee in professional wrestling, let's welcome Paul Richards. Our first event of the evening, 20-minute time limit. Introducing from East Providence, Rhode Island, weighing 265 pounds, Silvana Souza. And his opponent, wrestling fans, from Sparta, Greece, weighing 250 pounds, the very popular Chris the Greek. One fall match, 20-minute time limit. Well, there you have it, Dan. This should prove to be a beauty.
Well, I just want to say, Silvana Souza, Mr. Unpredictable. Chris the Greek has got to really watch out for this individual. He cannot take Silvana Souza lightly.
Silvana Souza is one of the roughest gentlemen I have ever seen, Dan, and this guy has got more tricks up his sleeve than any 5 wrestlers I know.
Chris the Greek has really got his work cut out for him now. I wouldn't be surprised if Silvana Souza puts this individual away early.
Okay, there's the bell. Here we go. Chris the Greek in the blue tights against the very dangerous Silvana Souza. Chris is a very finely conditioned athlete, Dan. I've seen him wrestle many, many times. Yeah.
I'll tell you something about Silvana Souza, though. This man will do anything to win. He's the kind of man who will win at all costs. Biting, scratching, clawing, you name it, it's part of Souza's repertoire.
Yes, he doesn't care what it takes to win. He's going to do it. As you can see right off the bat.
Chris the Greek now is going to really have his hands full tonight.
Boy, this match might be over as soon as it begins, huh?
I'll tell you now, Souza, the road to him leads all the way up to the Playboy, Rocky Raymond.
Silvana Souza would like nothing better than to wear that belt that is currently being held by the New England champ, Rocky Raymond. I think he hit him with his thumb. His thumb is all bandaged, as you can see. His right thumb. And Chris the Greek is right in front of us at ringside.
Chris the Greek does not look any less for wear now. He looks like he's taken some big bumps early, I should say, and I think he's going to really regroup and try to find out a way to beat Silvana Souza.
Well, we shall see, Dan. Chris seems a bit wobbly from all the punishment he's gotten at the hands of this very, very dangerous gentleman, Silvana Souza. I say gentleman loosely.
I'll tell you, Mel, I don't think Chris the Greek has met anything like Silvana Souza in Greece.
No. Down he goes, a chop to the midsection by Silvana Souza. Chris has yet to mount an attack. Oh, knee right to the midsection by Souza.
Midsection hurt Chris the Greek.
No, he's stepping on his throat. I think the referee saw it. He stepped right on his throat.
Chris the Greek obviously in a lot of pain now. Early in this match, Silvana Souza in control.
Chris attempting to mount an attack. I was going to say 3 chops to the stomach, but Souza got out of it with his enormous bag of tricks.
Silvana Souza, the veteran wrestler, he knows all the tricks, all the moves, and he knows the tricks clean or dirty. Vicious individual now. Can't turn your back on him for a second. Chris the Greek is really going to see his full tonight.
Oh, he has him by the hair. He has him by the hair. And Chris the Greek reverses it. Into the ropes goes Souza. Oh, and down goes the Greek. What a cunning wrestler Silvana Souza is. He knows every trick. Every trick on the book. Oh, that's got to be it. Dan, that's got to be it. There's the referee. 1, 2. That's it. The time of the match, wrestling fans, 4 minutes, 32 seconds. The winner of the match, Silvana Souza. Winner of the match, Souza. Holy mackerel.
Very impressive display by Souza.
Silvana Souza is dynamite. Let me tell you, I've seen many, many rough, tough wrestlers, and he is as rough as any of these gentlemen around.
Well, I'll tell you, there's really no surprises here. What Chris the Greek's got to do is go back into the dressing room and realize he's fought a very tough individual. He'll come back. He'll do better next time. But like I said, the road for Silvana Souza leads all the way up to the Playboy Rocky Raymond and the coveted New England Championship belt.
Certainly nothing he'd like better, Silvana Souza, than to wear Playboy Rocky Raymond's belt around his waist. Very exciting opening match, wrestling fans. We'll be back in just a moment or two. Welcome back to Ringside Wrestling fans. Our Battle Royal is about to get underway, so without any further ado, let's go back up to ringside. Our next event, wrestling fans, is the Battle Royal. Man elimination tournament in our Battle Royal. As a wrestler gets thrown over the top rope and onto the floor, he must leave the arena. The last wrestler in the ring will receive $5,000 and a chance this very evening to wrestle the great Rocky Raymond for the New England Heavyweight Championship. Here are the participants in the Battle Royal. In the ring now, from Donegal, Ireland, weighing 237 pounds, Terrible Timothy O'Reilly. Now entering the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing 275 pounds, Colin Kidd. The sensational martial arts and wrestling star from Malden, weighing 235 pounds, superstar Richard Byrne. Now entering the ring from Waltham, Mr. Jiu-Jitsu, weighing 250 pounds, Dave Castoldi. Now entering the ring from British West Indies, the sensational Mr. Clean. From Sparta, Greece, weighing 250 pounds, Chris the Greek. From parts unknown, weighing 275 pounds, the Outpatient. From Pennsylvania, weighing 450 pounds, Rick the Avalanche Canyon. From East Providence, Rhode Island, weighing 265 pounds, Silvana Souza. From Lake Mead, Nevada, weighing 221 pounds, fabulous Phil Apollo. From Florida, the fabulous soul brother, Tony Ulysses, weighing 240 pounds. From Bad Street, East Boston, tipping the scales at 290 pounds, long rider Frankie G. From Belfast, Ireland, at a combined weight of 572 pounds, the Belfast Assassin. From Sun City, South Africa, weighing 301 pounds, the Dungeon Master. When a wrestler is thrown over the top rope, he will be assisted by the 2 referees on the outside of the ring, and they must return to the dressing room. The last wrestler that remains in the Battle Royal will receive a check for $5,000 and a chance to wrestle the New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Playboy Rocky Raymond. Okay, Dan, here we go. All Bedlam has broken loose, even before the bell rang. Holy mackerel!
Now, to say that there's excitement tonight is putting it lightly. There is such a vast array of talent. Unbelievable what's going on in this ring.
Unbelievable action from every corner of the ring. 15 men in the ring. This is a 15-man battle royal.
Now, New England Sports Promotion continues to bring us the best and local wrestling stars from New England and from around the world.
Chris the Greek has been eliminated. Chris the Greek, our first casualty, Dan. Chris the Greek. He's having a rough night, Chris the Greek, isn't he?
I feel bad for him. He's a good wrestler.
Fine wrestler. He only lasted 4 minutes in the first match and first man out in our battle royal.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to get in front of the Dungeon Master. I think he's the odds-on favorite to take this battle royal.
The Outpatient has been eliminated. The Outpatient. The Colin Kidd has been eliminated. Colin Kidd. We're only a minute old, Dan, and 3 men have been eliminated already.
Oh boy, Mel, I tell you, action at its finest. People are just being thrown about that ring. I really don't understand why the Dungeon Master is picking his spots. I thought he'd be much more aggressive. He seems like he's picking his spots and waiting for the right person to hit. To me, he's the odds-on favorite to take this battle royal.
Timothy O'Reilly has been eliminated. Timothy O'Reilly. Timmy O'Reilly from Donegal, Ireland, the 4th gentleman out in our very exciting battle royal. One of the most exciting matches you could see in professional wrestling. Action at its best.
Mel, there are so many top stars in this ring. The Assassins, Souza, the Dungeon Master.
Holy mackerel! They're trying to throw him out. He's 450 pounds. I don't know if our camera can pick it up. Rick the Avalanche, he's out. Wow. Rick the Avalanche Canyon eliminated. Canyon has been eliminated. 450 pounds. It took 4 wrestlers to throw him out.
I think I felt our table shake when he went out, Mel.
What a big guy. Wow, he just walked by us.
He makes William the Refrigerator Perry look small.
Mr. Clean eliminated. Mr. Clean.
It's unbelievable, Mel. Rick Canyon makes Refrigerator Perry, 300-pound linebacker from Chicago, look small.
Seems like a straw, doesn't he, by comparison?
Incredible.
You notice the Dungeon Master isn't even in it. He's watching it.
Mel, he is picking his spots.
The Dungeon Master is just watching everybody beat on everyone else.
Really
He's standing all by himself.
The Dungeon Master has more in mind than just going after people. He's trying to endure this battle royal.
Somebody's going over. Who went over? I think the Assassins. Yes.
Here's the B, Mel.
Assassin number 1 and assassin number 2 have been eliminated. Superstar Richard Byrne eliminated. We lost 3 fellas on that. Both assassins. I think Castoldi, yes he is. I've been signaled by the referee. Dave Castoldi has been eliminated. Castoldi. There are 5 people left. There are 4 people left. Frankie G, Long Rider, eliminated. 4 men left in the Battle Royal.
And these are 4 tough individuals.
Holy
now.
mackerel. We've got Souza, we've got Ulysses. We've got the Dungeon Master. Phil Apollo, I think, is about to be thrown out of the ring. No.
Phil Apollo has got his work cut out for him.
What's going to happen here? I think Apollo is gone, yes. Phil Apollo eliminated. They're ganging up on the Dungeon Master. Holy mackerel. I don't believe it. Dungeon Master eliminated. They ganged up on the Dungeon Master.
Well, Mel,
Ulysses and Souza beating up on the Dungeon Master right in front of us. Here's Souza. Souza's taking my chair.
Okay, Mel, there's no need for this. There's no need for this, Mel.
Holy mackerel. Right
Souza
I can't believe what I'm
Hard
seeing,
onto the back, the Dungeon
They're
Master
working over
breathing.
the Dungeon Master right here at ringside.
Breathing in pain, the Dungeon Master. I don't believe it. I would think the Soul Brother and Souza would be with the Dungeon Master. They've turned against him.
If I hadn't seen this with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
This is really a
They
strange
were
turn of
friends.
events. They were
They were
friends.
friends, the three of them. Wait
Here
a minute, here
comes
comes
the Playboy.
Playboy Rocky Raymond to straighten this out.
Cleaning house.
And the Dungeon Master is hurt. The Dungeon Master is hurt. He's writhing in pain right in front of our TV camera.
Mel, I really don't believe this. The Playboy is befriending the Dungeon Master. After Soul Brother and Souza turned against him.
Playboy Rocky Raymond is befriending the Dungeon Master after the many battles they've had in the past. And both referees are now stepping in. Bedlam at its best.
I'll tell you, Mel, I don't think Dungeon Master really knows where he is now. Took a tremendous beating. Rocky seems like he's trying to befriend the Dungeon Master. Dungeon Master not really sure where he is.
Dungeon Master a little...
They'll pay.
Yeah.
They'll pay. There's a time to make a profit and a time to take a loss. And this is it.
Well, you heard from him, the Dungeon Master, as he knocks over 4 or 5 chairs. Why don't we get Rocky Raymond over here? Rocky, if I can interrupt you, you saw what happened there, where they both ganged up on the Dungeon Master. How do you figure it?
Well, I told everybody that it's going to be $5,000 and anyone would turn on each other. And we've seen it right here. No one could trust Silvana Souza. I don't trust Souza. No one trusts Souza. But now the Dungeon Master knows all along that Souza is no one to be trusted, and I hope that the Dungeon Master changes his ways a little bit now.
I want to commend you for coming to his aid, where the two gentlemen ganged, I say gentlemen loosely, Rocky, they ganged up on the Dungeon Master, and here you've had many battles in the past with him, and you came to his aid.
I don't think anyone should be treated like that in wrestling. Wrestling shouldn't be hit with chairs and stuff like this over here. But I tell you, I got a big match now. They flipped a coin. Or if they flipped a coin, the two guys that are in here, Soul Brother and Souza, one of them going to wrestle me, and they're in the dressing room right now. I guess they're coming up with some kind of device, or they're flipping a coin, and someone's going to meet me. But we'll be back here with a big main event against me.
Okay, Rock, we look forward to that match. We don't know which of the two gentlemen Rocky Raymond will wrestle. Phil Apollo.
Give me the other money. Give me the other wallet. You're a thief. Give me the other wallet. Where's my other wallet?
I don't know what he's talking about. Phil Apollo here at ringside.
Give me the wallet.
I don't have your wallet, Mr. Apollo. Honestly, Dan, I don't have the slightest idea what he's talking about.
Mel, it appears Phil Apollo has proclaimed himself the winner of this battle royal. I'm still shocked that the Dungeon Master turned against Soul Brother, turned against Souza, and seemed to be befriended by the Playboy. An unbelievable turn of events, an unbelievable battle royal. Unbelievable.
What an exciting match. Wow, and this is only the beginning. Hang in there, wrestling fans. We'll be back in just a few moments.
We're right here. Oh yeah, you were right here with the ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? She's right here at Revere TV, your source of community cable with who? The Boston bad boy, Rocky Raymond. That's right. Keep it tight. Keep it here each and every night on Wednesday nights. And Wednesday night we got all the time slots. What are they, Amber?
8 to 9.
That's right. And that's the legends of pro wrestling. And then from 9 to 10 we got what? Empire Pro Wrestling from 9 to 10, and we're doing it right here with who? The ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? Wow, I mean, I'm just elated to have you here in Revere. I can't believe it. I touched that belt. It's unbelievable. You did a great job, and you're coming back right here, and we wanted to watch it with who? The ladies EPW champion. Tell them, Amber, tell them.
Come down and see me retain this belt August 20th at the Marshfield Fair.
Be there.
Okay, gang, we're back at ringside. My partner Dan and I, Mel Simons, at ringside, and we're about to go into the ring for our next exciting match of the evening. So let's go to ringside right now. This is our next event of the evening, wrestling fans. A one-fall match with a 20-minute time limit. This match is part of our elimination tournament for the Junior Heavyweight Championship of the World. We present two outstanding contenders for this title. Introducing, from Donegal, Ireland, weighing 237 pounds, Terrible Tim O'Reilly. And his partner, from Miami Beach, Florida, weighing 201 pounds, the sensational young wrestling star, Eric Sprasia. Your referee, Phil Licino, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Okay, Dan, this should prove to be an exciting match for the currently vacant Junior Heavyweight Championship, and this is part of our tournament, as you know, Dan.
Mel, I'll tell you, Eric Sprasia really surprised me when he took on Silvana Souza and pinned Silvana Souza. He proved something to me. People can't forget, he is the nephew of the Playboy Rocky Raymond, and Rocky Raymond has taught this individual how to wrestle.
Rocky's done a heck of a job. I had the pleasure of being here when Eric Sprasia took on Souza a few weeks ago, outweighed by Souza by several pounds, and in terms of experience and longevity, of course, Souza has got him beat. But this young man is going to go far in this business, Dan.
Now, I'll tell you, I'm really impressed by Eric Sprasia. He has what Playboy Rocky Raymond calls the 3 S's, and that is speed, strength, and smarts. Rocky Raymond has taught him that, and he's using it. And I think he's going to take the junior belt.
The champ has done a wonderful job with his protege, and look at that, nice move by Eric. A beautiful takedown, wow. Sensational backdrop by young Eric Sprasia against the crafty veteran Tim O'Reilly, and down goes Tim. Down goes Tim again. And a third time, beautiful arm drag. And he makes way for outside the ring.
I think Tim O'Reilly's surprised by Sprasia. I think Sprasia just showed him a couple things he didn't expect.
Now, did you see that, Dan? O'Reilly complaining to the referee that he pulled his tights. Sprasia never touched his tights.
Well, I guess that's the kind of individual Tim O'Reilly is. He, I think, felt from the beginning he could beat Eric Sprasia. Eric Sprasia is giving him a lesson in wrestling, but at this point, it was in command of this match at this time.
O'Reilly outside the ring, coming in very slowly, complaining to the referee. A lot of action. We're only into this match a minute and a half, but a lot of action.
Tim O'Reilly is a veteran wrestler, and Eric Sprasia has to be aware of this. He has to realize that he has a lot of ring savvy, and he cannot be taken lightly. Tim O'Reilly is a veteran. He cannot be taken lightly.
And he grabbed him by the hair. I don't think our referee saw him. Phil Licino, very popular referee, and he did not see O'Reilly pull Eric's hair.
Well, no. Phil Luciano, known by a lot of names. He's a veteran wrestler. I mean, he's a veteran referee, excuse me. He's not going to let a lot of things get by him. He's going to keep order.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, we felt that. It looks like he's still complaining. Tim O'Reilly's still complaining to our referee. And on bar by terrible Tim O'Reilly from Ireland. Once more for good measure. Putting a lot of pressure both on the elbow and inner arm of Eric Sprasia, sensational young wrestling star from Miami, Florida. Down goes Eric.
Well, I'll tell you, Eric Sprasia, you can't let his size fool you. He's got a lot of strength in that foot.
Oh, my goodness. I think Eric just got hit by a freight train, Dan. Did you see that? Nice move by the crafty veteran, Tim O'Reilly.
O'Reilly caught Sprasia with an elbow right up into that throat. Sprasia right now in pain.
There's a body lift and a big slam by Tim O'Reilly. And an elbow smash right in the pit of the stomach. And Eric is a bit wobbly. Eric is a bit wobbly. Trying for the pin. 1, 2, no. And O'Reilly complaining to our referee that he should count faster. Eric getting up very slowly. And again, Tim works on the left arm of Eric Sprasia. Tim O'Reilly, an elbow smash right into the shoulder.
Eric Sprasia, Mel, in the short time he's been here, has proven to be a very popular wrestler. Very popular.
I don't really agree with you, Dan. Considering the short time that this young man has been wrestling, wow, he's made enormous strides. I frankly didn't think he had a prayer when I saw him wrestle Souza. He was magnificent.
Well, Mel, the average wrestler his size would not have a prayer. When your uncle is the New England champion, you have more than a prayer. You have from ring savvy, something that can take you to the junior belt.
O'Reilly is yelling at us. I don't know what he's yelling about. O'Reilly's yelling at us all the way, going all the way for that junior heavyweight championship. That remains to be seen. That remains to be
I
seen.
think O'Reilly better concentrate on what's going on in the ring and not worry about so much about us, about what we're saying. He can't take Eric's Frazier too easily. He's still got some fight left.
He pulled his hair! He pulled his hair! And the referee did not see it. Once again, O'Reilly resorting to his unorthodox tactics. Pull the hair of Frazier. And O'Reilly yelling to us, Dan, I don't know if you can hear him. I did not pull his hair. No, he's pulling his trunks. He pulled his trunks. What a crafty guy he is, let me tell you.
He's one of these win-at-all-cost type wrestlers now. I don't think Eric Frazier's faced anyone of this type, really. Eric Frazier has got to be very leery of Tim O'Reilly.
Terrible Tim O'Reilly. Boy, if the name ever fit a person. Wait a minute. Eric coming back. Into the ropes goes O'Reilly. Body block.
Tremendous body block. That's how you dislocate a shoulder. That's how you put a wrestler out of wrestling.
Okay, O'Reilly now bringing up Frazier. Picks him up. Big body slam about to come. No! Oh, a backbreaker. And this could be it right on the spine, the lower spine.
Devastating.
It's time for the pin. 1, 2, no. Eric gets out. Down to about 2.5 that time, Dan.
Devastating knee into the back of Frazier. He's going to feel that tomorrow morning.
And again, O'Reilly complains. And then 2 nice shots by Eric. The third shot. And now it's O'Reilly who's wobbling. What's this now? Across the ring goes Eric Frazier. Over he goes. What a backdrop. Sensational backdrop by terrible Tim O'Reilly.
Big back body drop since Frazier did it.
And Eric must have had all the stars taken out of here. Here's the time to pin. 1, 2, no. Not quite 3. Eric Frazier is in magnificent physical condition to absorb all this punishment.
Win or lose, I think Eric Frazier has shown Tim O'Reilly something.
Kicked out just in the nick of time. I thought he had him, Dan.
I thought that was
he had him. O'Reilly whips Frazier into the ropes. They collide. Oh, that's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Tremendous flying body block. Frazier is down. It looks like he's going no place in a hurry.
Here's the try for the pin by Riley. -2, not quite 3. O'Reilly seems a little too overconfident, Dan. A little too cocky. Eric ducks under it. Nice play. This could be it. Here's the drive one. Did he get him? No, I think he was on the ropes.
I think Frazier would have had him if he wasn't so close to the ropes. I think Frazier would have had him.
He was on the ropes.
I think
count is 2. Philistino just pointed to our attention. The count was 2. His foot was hooked on the ropes.
That's a tough setback for Frazier. I think he would have pinned Tim O'Reilly if he had him a little more center ring.
Perhaps 5 or 6 inches away from the ropes, and Mr. Frazier would have had another well-deserved victory.
Well, these are things that Eric Frazier will learn in due time. He'll know that if he's going to pin an opponent, he's got to do it more center ring. Unfortunate incident, but I think Eric Frazier still has some life left in him. Tim O'Reilly.
Referee is warning Tim O'Reilly. Wrestle clean, he says you're going to get disqualified.
I'll tell you, Mel, the only thing I'm wondering is if does Eric Frazier have it in him to try to have the momentum to pull out this match?
We'll see. Wait a minute, Eric reverses it. 1, 2. He got him! The time of the match, wrestling fans, 8 minutes, 43 seconds. The winner of the match, the sensational Eric Frazier. Winner of the match, Frazier. Eric Frazier was absolutely magnificent against the cutting ring veteran, terrible Tim O'Reilly. Frazier kind of showed us what he's made out of.
I think Eric Frazier, he realized he should have had that pin by the ropes. He realized he was going to let Tim O'Reilly off the hook. He came in, he won this match. I think he's going to go all the way and take that junior belt. Impressive show.
He's got to be the leading candidate right now for that vacant junior heavyweight championship. Terrible Tim O'Reilly still can't believe he won. Giving us the thumbs down sign. Timothy O'Reilly lost that match fair and square to a very sensational, young, up-and-coming star.
I think Tim O'Reilly would have been better off if he concentrated more on what was happening in the ring.
Mr. O'Reilly, you lost fair and square. You lost fair and square. O'Reilly complaining to us at ringside, as you can hear, fans. What a sensational match. The winner, Eric Sprazier, and we thought he was about finished, and he kind of rallied and showed us what he was made out of. A sensational match. Hang in there, gang. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Someone with the living legend, Bruno Sammartino. It's me, it's BBB, the only man that can bring the oldest, the best, the foundation of professional wrestling to Boston. Here he is, the living legend, Bruno. Tell him a couple of words in Italian, Bruno.
Buona a tutti voi cari paesani di qui di Boston, sono tanto contento di trovarmi qui in Boston, vi saluto a tutti e vi ringrazio sempre per tutti gli anni fa che mi avete dato tanto coraggio e supporto qui a Boston.
And remember to watch Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best. The living legend's going to be there. The interview's coming. Watch it from 10 to 11 on the Grade 8 with who? The living legend.
Well, thank you, Rocky. Looking forward to it.
The best there is. Bruno Sammartino, be there.
One fall match with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing the challenger and co-holder of the Tag Team Championship from St. Petersburg, Florida, weighing 240 pounds, soul brother, Tony Ulysses. Introducing his opponent, the current New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion from Revere, weighing 240 pounds, the sensational Playboy Rocky Raymond. One fall, 1 hour time limit. I'm holding the championship belts here at ringside. I wonder if we get a shot of this. This is the belt currently held by the very popular New England champion, Playboy Rocky Raymond, which Tony Ulysses, the soul brother, would love to wear around his waist. We are moments away from this very exciting match. There's the bell, and here we go. Playboy Rocky Raymond, the New England champ, against soul brother Tony Ulysses. Wow, what a match this is going to be.
Well, Mel, all I can say is it appears the Soul Brother.
Beautiful.
It appears the Soul Brother took the battle royal after all. He's the one I thought won it, and he's fighting the Playboy for the coveted New England belt.
Well, I wasn't sure how he won it. There were two gentlemen left in the battle royal, and if you recall, they both went outside the ring and beat up on the Dungeon Master. Perhaps they flipped a coin in the dressing room. I don't know.
I'd like to see that coin, Mel.
Yeah. No one has told us. Okay, both boys locking up in a test of strength. Soul brother Tony Ulysses, all in black, against the great New England Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Playboy Rocky Raymond.
Now, Rocky Raymond has held that belt for 18 months. He is fit. He is ready for the Soul Brother tonight. The Playboy is ready for the Soul Brother tonight. And I'll tell you, he combines speed, strength, and intelligence in that ring. Playboy Rocky Raymond held that belt for 18 long months. He's holding that belt, and I think he's going to hold it long.
Okay, here comes Ulysses back in the ring. Referees hold side headlock by Playboy Rocky Raymond. Applying a lot of pressure on the head. Takedown by Playboy Rocky Raymond. And Ulysses yelling to the referee, watch the hair. He never touched his hair.
I'll tell you, I don't really think Soul Brother's got much hair to pull.
You're right. And now Ulysses getting into a shouting match with some of the fans at ringside. Not one of the more popular wrestlers in wrestling today. Ulysses has an eye rake by Soul Brother into the ring post. Goes the head of Playboy Rocky Raymond, very popular New England heavyweight wrestling champion. Here's a body lift and a slam by Soul Brother. And he hit nothing. Raymond won. Get out of the way just a minute, get time. And now it's a body lift and a power slam by Playboy Rocky Raymond. I find Rocky Raymond one of the most entertaining wrestlers in wrestling, man of 1,000 holds. Dan, I like to refer to him as he knows everything.
Now, every place I go, people mob Rocky Raymond. Every time I see him, there's a crowd around him. The kids love him. New England loves him. He's New England's wrestler. He is the man to be.
He's the best. Rocky Raymond is the best. You want to wrestle by the rules, he'll do it. You want to mix fire with fire, he'll meet you 100% on. I've seen him do it. Okay, Ulysses whips Playboy Rocky Raymond across the ring. Oh my goodness, right into the neck. Right into the Adam's apple. This could be it. 1, 2, no. Playboy Rocky Raymond blew him up.
When Soul Brother came down hard with that clothesline on the Playboy.
He's got to have trouble breathing after that. Cross the ring into the ring post, and Raymond gets out of the way. And now it's the Soul Brother. Look at that, he's tied up. Wow. Nice move by the Playboy.
Soul Brother found himself in the most unadvantageous position now.
What was that word again?
I can say it from off the spot.
What a word, wow. That word.
It took some saying, but the Playboy right now is in control of this match.
He got his message across, the Playboy. Okay, both boys in the ring right above us at ringside here. And the referee trying to break him up. Paul Richards, out of the ring goes the Playboy. You know he's on the apron. Stepping on his throat.
Now it just shows what kind of individual the Playboy is to befriend the Dungeon Master. He really showed me something by doing that.
Rocky Raymond is not only a class wrestler, but a class gentleman outside the ring. Because as you know, the Playboy has had some outstanding battles with the Dungeon Master. And here he befriended the Dungeon Master. He was 2 against 1. Oh, wow. Sensational backdrop. And an elbow smash by Soul Brother. Here's the pin. 1, 2. No. Rocky got the left shoulder up just in the nick of time.
I thought we almost had a new champion now.
Almost. Nice roll out of the way. And a beautiful drop kick by Playboy Rocky Raymond. Sends Ulysses reeling. Arm drag. And now an arm bar. He did about 7 different things in about 4 seconds.
Mel, right there, Rocky Raymond exemplified just what he always said. The 3 S's, speed, strength, and smarts. He's combined that to hold the wrestling championship belt for over 18 months.
18 months in facing some of the toughest competitors in wrestling today.
I'll tell you, Mel, New England Sports Promotions continues to bring us the top wrestling stars locally from New England and from around the world.
Across the ring goes the Playboy, and he reverses it. Beautiful flip by Rocky Raymond. And another takedown by the Playboy. Arm bar working on the left arm of Tony Ulysses. Ulysses yelling no. And Rocky encouraging the audience. They yell one more time, Rock. One more time, and the audience says do it. Watch this. Oh! That's 240 pounds of power. I should say so. Referee asking Soul Brother if he gives up. Soul Brother says no. Count of 2 twice there. Okay, Soul Brother getting up. Rocky still with that arm bar on the left arm. And an eye rake by Ulysses. And a smash to the chops. Oh, wow, right into the throat. And Rocky's got to be Rocky after that. Pardon the pun. Beautiful. What a move. Holy mackerel. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The time of the match, wrestling fans, 6 minutes and 14 seconds. The winner of the match and still New England heavyweight champion, Playboy Rocky Raymond. The boys are still mixing it up right above us at ringside. Raymond has won. Ulysses Thomas went over the top rope. No, he goes under. He's on the floor right in front of us. I don't think Ulysses knows where he is. He's looking around. He's dazed. He's wobbly. Wait a minute. He's coming over to us. Wait a minute. He took our chair. He took our chair. What's he going to do? I think it kind of backfired on him that time. Tony Ulysses claiming he's the winner of the belt. The winner of the match, Playboy Rocky Raymond, winner of the match. Never a dull moment when this magnificent wrestling star, Playboy Rocky Raymond, is with us.
Tremendous match.
Defending his championship once again.
Always excitement when the Playboy enters the ring.
And he had no easy task with Tony Ulysses, the Soul Brother, rough and tough customer.
Well, now I was wondering how good the Soul Brother would be in individual competition. He's fought in tag team for so long. He gave the Playboy a good battle, with the Playboy victorious once again here in West Roxbury.
Playboy Rocky Raymond willing to take on any opponent. Tall, small, fat, skinny, you name him.
Now, he
He'll
never
take them all on.
ceases to amaze me. He has so much ring savvy, so many moves. He knows them all. He's really fought them all. He is the #1 man in New England at this time.
Well, folks, I hope you saw us at the beginning of the match rather than tuned in halfway through, because if you did, tuned in and missed part of that match, you missed one heck of a wrestling match. Playboy Rocky Raymond defending his New England heavyweight title against Tony Ulysses. Playboy Rocky Raymond, he's the best. Wrestling fans, we'll be back in just a few moments. Stay with us, please.